Welcome.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, two of us are.
Okay, are you Vern?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome, Vern.
Thank you. The purpose of this is not testimony per se, but to give, we've been asked to give you a quick briefing on an issue that's going to come before your board this summer, and that's the purpose of our involvement here. I'm Vern Reiford. I'm a real estate developer, live in Johns Landing, professor of real estate at Portland State, and I've been a member of the Lake Oswego and Portland Streetcar Committee. This is kind of a personal note. This is my second time to talk to TriMet about the streetcar. The first time was 18 years ago. In the early 90s, I think it was around 92 or 93, Portland officials, neighborhood people, transportation, decided to come together with a plan to reinforce the central city and the surrounding neighborhoods through improved transportation. And since I was a friend, am a friend of Tom Walsh, whose name has been mentioned today, I was designated to go and present to TriMet the plan of having streetcars. And so what we told him is we had come up with a plan for a transportation system that had been abandoned 40 years ago, streetcars. We were going to do a modern day streetcar. It was going to be the primary circulator in downtown. In many ways, it was going to compete with TriMet, and we asked TriMet to be a supporter of that plan. And I will give you the quote, which I remember to this day. Tom said very simply, "Over my dead body." I just thought the board would be interested in that, because it does not appear that under the current leadership of the board and the director that dead bodies are any longer a matter. Today we have myself speaking quickly about the issues that you're going to be considering in the Johns Landing Portland part. Missy Scanlon will be talking about the issues in Lake Oswego and Dunsmore. So I'll just tell you what some of the issues are that are going to be coming in the Johns Landing and the Portland and in the South Waterfront issue. I think it's important to know that all across the country there are three critical things that people are looking for in redeveloped neighborhoods. They're looking for walkable neighborhoods, access to services, and access to transit. Those are common regardless of the name of the city. I suspect in other parts of the world also. Johns Landing is a very attractive, close-in neighborhood on the river, good infrastructure, but it's aging in place. It's not redeveloping. It's isolated from the rest of the city. It's viewed as a pass-through because of Highway 43, four-lane state highway passing through. So the way to spur redevelopment in Johns Landing, and that's a significant neighborhood within the city of Portland, is to convert Highway 43 into a main street with all the appropriate pedestrian ways and crossings, and to extend the streetcar from Southwest Lowell Street to the south. Mr. Chairman, can I have an additional time?
In fairness to other people, I'd like to try to get it wrapped up. I know you've got a lot to say.
I don't have a lot.
Okay, just be brief if you can.
Okay, I also had to do the introductions.
Okay.
The other critical Southwest Portland neighborhood is South Waterfront, and I don't think it's well understood when looking at the extension of the streetcar how critical it is that those two neighborhoods be tied together through streetcar transportation. South Waterfront, for all the success that it had in the 2000s from benefiting from the streetcar, has effectively become high-centered by lack of local services and lack of connection to the rest of the metropolitan area. So by connecting the South Waterfront to Johns Landing, you obviously connect the services, you connect the housing, you connect the jobs that are in those two places, including the tram and OHSU, and then ultimately to Lake Oswego and over the Selwood Bridge. So basically, the streetcar extension would allow TriMet to participate in a redevelopment of very significant parts of the city of Portland, including the South Waterfront and Johns Landing, and then ultimately tying it in to across the bridge. It's no longer just transportation. And it's an opportunity for you to come into existing neighborhoods and see significant changes. Lastly, unlike everything that's previously been done on transportation projects in the Portland area, this is the first to go into an established residential neighborhood. And to date, the South Neighborhood Association, all the condo owners and all the business owners have signed off and supporting extension of the streetcar into South Waterfront, excuse me, into Johns Landing, and the anticipation that there would be local improvement districts to help pay for that.
Thank you.
So, Missy.
Yes, hi, my name is Missy Scanlon, and I grew up in Dunthorpe and Lake Oswego, and as you know, the streetcar coming in Lake Oswego has been somewhat controversial, but I wanted to say that it's very important that the foothills be developed along with the streetcar, because people from my generation, we do not want to see urban sprawl. We want to see Lake Oswego grow up and not out from its current downtown location. Unlike Tualatin or Beaverton, cities that don't really seem to have a center or a downtown or a clear identity and community centers. The streetcar option is an opportunity for Lake Oswego to engage in something unique that will boost our downtown business community and provide jobs for those of us that don't have them, and give Lake Oswego new blood that needs to thrive. And it's not only the streetcar, the dignified transit option, one that will certainly attract ridership in Lake Oswego and South Waterfront, but it's an increasingly appropriate alternative to gasoline-powered vehicles. Definitely something that more and more of us are recognizing as a step in the right direction as gasoline prices skyrocket, right? So I'm very pleased to see that the Portland City Council has approved of the streetcar, and that Lake Oswego narrowly has approved of it also. And I hope that it comes together and is a very successful project. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much for the testimony.
It'll be coming before your board this summer, Mike.
I'm sure you will.
And the action, specific action is an approval of the locally preferred alternative.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting. Going forward, it is a very controversial project. Thank you very much for this.